Hi! You look stunning. Today, we're reading some Am I the A-hole Reddit stories and some Am I the Devils. Let's get into it. Am I wrong for finding comfort in my late wife's twin sister?
Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way.
Is this it sounds like a romance novel, like a dark, saucy romance novel, like the Forbidden Love kind of novel. I'm kind of scared to read this. I'm excited though. Let's read it. My wife passed away in a horrific car accident 8 months ago, leaving myself and our 3-year-old daughter behind. That's awful. That's horrible. I was far too depressed to do anything, much less care for my daughter properly, so my sister-in-law, her twin sister, essentially moved in to help out. That's very nice. While sobbing about my wife's death together, one thing led to another, and we ended up having intercourse. How long after? And I get it's like a twin, so it looks just like your wife. This is so weird. Oh, this is weird. Okay. After the first time, we both felt nauseated with guilt. That's probably good, but everybody deals with it differently, so I don't know, I can't say anything. But soon came to realize that it was helping both of us cope. Okay, yeah, all right. She's so much like my wife. Yeah, no shit, she's her twin. That when I'm with her, I'm able to kind of forget what happened. Oh, I'm uncomfortable. It's temporary relief, but relief nonetheless. She grew to believe that she was doing a good thing by helping me cope and be a better father to my daughter. It's been a regular thing up until now. I feel obviously conflicted about it. It's probably good. No one can know what's going on, as it might tear our family apart. Is she married? Is she single? But it's helped me to not end my own life, and I have been much better father and member of society since we began. I don't know if I'm prepared to stop. Help me see things objectively. How is this? Edit. I didn't specify that the first time we slept together was a month after her passing. Yes, it was very sick in hindsight, and we both regretted it deeply. It didn't happen again for another 2 months, and then continuously until today. Update. I talked to my sister-in-law, which ended in us in bed together once again. Oh, y'all don't learn. I don't think we can cut things off quite yet. It seems like majority of criticism is about how this will affect my daughter, which is very understandable. We've just decided to take better care to keep our relationship private as long as possible until we're ready to move on. This is bad. This is probably pretty bad, I think. But then again, it's like, I get she lost her sister, who I imagine she was incredibly close with the whole twin thing. I mean, even I'm so close with my siblings, I would be devastated. Don't know if I'd sleep with my sister's husband, though, in that case. I think that's pretty... Oh, I don't know. It makes you think, like, was something going on beforehand, almost, but maybe not. I don't know. Everybody deals with coping mechanisms differently, so I really don't want to, like, fault him for it, but, like, she wasn't even cold, man. Like, I don't know. I do respect them keeping it under wraps, though, like, for the daughter and stuff. 3-year-old daughter. Yeah. Damn. I don't know. I'd say you would be, especially if you like just came out with it and be like, hey guys, I'm fine. I actually have her clone twin sister as a replacement. No biggie. I don't know. I'm conflicted. I need to read other people's thoughts right now. I think it's pretty obvious that you need to find a therapist to discuss all of this. Yes. What they said. You jumped into an extreme after experiencing an extreme, and you need to talk to somebody that understands this, because I'm sure it's probably more common than people think. Damn. And yes, so does the sister, for sure. You're just both finding comfort in each other after, like, tragedy. That's wild. Oh, this person said this is actually pretty common. I know at least 1 and possibly 2 people where the same scenario has played out in real life, and someone dying and then their significant other dating their identical twin. Interesting. I mean, is it healthy? Probably not. But if they're both coping better because of it, then who am I to hate? I know that's kind of how I feel. I get how the widower would find this comforting, but I'm a little bit confused about what comfort the twin gets out of it. It's just like, was there something you had to have liked him at some, or during their relationship, which is a bit messed up, like there had to be something there. My husband died 3 years ago. Grief is a monster. Unfortunately, we have to go through it. My concern is, in a way, you are replacing your wife with someone who looks just like her and has the same mannerisms. I believe it would be mentally healthy for you to have her move out. Absolutely. After you have had a reasonable amount of time to get as much grief out as you can revisit the relationship. I found grief counseling helpful. Grief is there. Grief is always there, but it changes. Yeah, I think that's the best advice, is just to separate and go to therapy. I think that's the best. I don't know why I said it like that. That's a lot. That's a heavy one. My God. So like, not kind of the asshole, but not. You kind of just need to go get some help. Hey, get some help. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Next Reddit story. I, 43 male, accidentally insulted my partner, 43 female, and she has remained cold ever since. And she wears sweats all the time now. Womp, womp. That's what you get. I haven't read it yet. Let's read it. We have been a couple for 7 years. I only now realize we both view her very differently. Like, she views herself and you view her? What the f*** are you saying? Anyway, I'm stupid. From my perspective, she's never been interested in fashion at all. Okay. Always wears black jeans. She has dozens of black tops. She doesn't wear makeup, doesn't get her nails done, only does root touch-ups. And I love her and don't care about this at all. Why are you saying it then? This is very strange. She sounds like a low maintenance queen, and I love that. I'm trying to be her. From her perspective, apparently, she dresses elegantly and minimalistic. It does sound like that as well. She says she is always wearing no makeup. Okay, fair enough. I respect that. And she probably is. I guess she means mascara, not sure. She says she pays the salon every month to color her hair, or it would be gray. Okay, she's keeping herself up. She's feeling good. I love that. The reason this all came up is that we met up with friends, and one of the women is very fashionable. Oh no. He's gonna compare her to the other woman if he does this. He's in the doghouse. Woof, woof, motherfucker. All right, let's just read this. Always done up. I had mentioned oh God, you idiot. I had mentioned in passing to my partner that I loved that she wore vibrant colors. Not me being the other woman wearing vibrant colors right now. I'm not fashionable. My partner had said she personally isn't a fan of bright colors, and in the past, when she has tried to wear them, she doesn't like how it looks. Fair enough. It's her body. It's her choice, as you do. I told her if I was a beautiful woman, I'd wear bright colors for attention. You want your lady getting attention from other people? What are you saying right now? Attention from who? What? And that's probably why our friend does it. Anyway, this was the gist of the conversation. If my partner was getting upset, I wasn't picking up on that. I honestly don't even recall what I was saying that made her mad. No shit, dude. But she ended up annoyed with something. I was truly confused, but we ended up in an argument. No shit. I told her that based on how she looks, I had no idea she cared about looks or fashion. Is this an Am I the Devil story? This is crazy. Oh, some men be so stupid. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. She was getting really angry with me, which tends to make me mad too. So I told her that if she cares that much, to my surprise, she should present herself better. Misogynist level 3000. She insisted I tell her what I meant, and so I told her that she dresses boring and it makes her look old and dumpy. Where does he live? Just tell me. I'm just gonna talk to him. I also told her I don't care at all. Yeah, you seem like you don't give a shit at all, based on the way you're talking. But since she appears to, she should try to dress more fashionable. Gaslighting level 5000. This was 3 weeks ago, and she was very angry with me. Now, she's not angry, but she remained cold, as she now has taken to dressing in sweatpants and sweatshirts. Yes. She says she won't be dressing nice around me anymore, but I never thought she dressed nice in the first place. Leave this monster, please. Lady in this story, please. Obviously, I put my foot in my mouth and I've apologized. But she doesn't care. She says she won't forget what I said. I really just want her to drop this. Is it something that needs therapy? Is this something that needs therapy or just time? I insulted my partner and she says she won't get over it. Oh my God. You're so dumb. You're so dumb. It's incredible. You're gaslighting, misogynist, asshole. You are all three things, and you deserve to not be with anybody. You're a terrible human being. You're a terrible person. I don't like you. And that takes a lot, getting me to not like you, because I'm a pretty understanding person. Leave, just leave. To the woman or the man. She'd be better off anyway. I think you guys should just split up. Yeah, you're the asshole. You're the devil. Let's see what people had to say. What was your apology? I'd be pissed too if my spouse said something like this to me. You say you don't care how she dresses and then shit on how she dresses? Why even say anything if you don't care? Why even comment on her clothes and styles at all if you don't care? She understandably is upset. Her spouse told her she looks old and dumpy. Yeah, I wouldn't recover. I'm insecure enough. I would not recover. She's dressing in a way she felt confident in, and the person she loves told her she looks old and dumpy. I'd be so self-conscious after that, and I can definitely understand why she's been living in sweats since then. You've likely destroyed her confidence with your comments and is going to take a lot more than a weak apology to fix this. You don't even seem to understand why she's upset, so I can't imagine your apology was very sincere. Yeah, it was probably just like, hey, like, we haven't slept together in like 3 days. Can you get over it? Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Or whatever. Anyway, put on that like bright red underwear. Like, I can't even imagine. Wow. Women really be putting up with the worst. With the worst of them. Somebody else said, you're an idiot. You compared your partner to someone who you insinuated is more attractive than her. Also, just the worst thing you can do. You called your partner dumpy and boring. You have told her she has no sense of fashion. FYI, minimalist is a fashion trend, a popular trend too. This is your problem. I couldn't have said it better myself. This is great. We're all on the same page. This guy needs to crawl in a dumpy little old hole and think about what he's done, okay? Next story. I, 28 male, was manipulated into cheating on my wife, 28 female. How do we move forward through our marriage? You were manipulated into cheating on your wife. Just trying to figure out how that works. Guess I have to read. I'm thinking you're the asshole though. Hey, Reddit. Hey. I'm going through a tough time in my marriage. It all started because recently I entered a depression. All right. My wife and I both have very demanding jobs. Recently, I had a new project that had me working longer hours, and that is what started my depression. Now, going through my depression, I started confiding in my coworker about how I was feeling. Work wife? It's the work wife. It's the dreaded work wife. I never understood that. Why people are like, oh, it's just my work husband. It's just my work wife. If I ever heard my partner saying that, I'd be like, what's her address? I just want to talk to her. Just give it to me. All right. I'm just going to talk to her. I'm going to just bring my bat and just talk to her real slow. All right. Anyway, I thought I could trust her as a friend, but she knew I was in a very vulnerable state. She took advantage of my state, and this led to an affair. She took advantage of me. I didn't know any better. I was just a little guy. I was just a little 28-year-old man. I was just a little full-grown man with a fully grown brain who can't make my own fully grown decisions. Womp womp. My wife found out, and we are going to counseling Monday. Wow, she actually stuck around for this piece of shit. But this month, our marriage is on the ropes. I've been trying to get her to understand my depression and how low my mental health was, but she doesn't want to hear it. Oh, listen, I am a mental health advocate. I have been since I've been on the internet and even before then, and I truly hope that you do get better because depression is no joke. I don't want to joke about that, but I don't buy the whole, I got manipulated into sleeping with a different human being other than your committed partner. when that isn't on the table as a thing that's supposed to be in your relationship. That's f***ed up on so many different levels. You're just unfaithful. It has nothing to do with your depression. You should go to counseling though. And if you're gonna maintain your relationship, you should both go to counseling for sure. But it is completely her choice whether to leave you or not. You are the asshole. 1,000%. You cheated. You cheated on your wife. So yeah, that's about it. Go to counseling and you're the asshole. Basically, that's what I gotta say. But what did people say? Own your cheating. It was your choice. Thank you. Until you take responsibility for your actions and make changes you need to make to be a better person, you can't move forward. Your wife shouldn't just accept the lame excuse that you were manipulated to cheat. Yes. Honestly, you betrayed your marriage and she has every right to leave you. She probably should. Slay. Slay. Slay, I say. Leave. Leave. It's just not worth it. Like, if you're, I don't know, to be cheated on is just like, that's all I would fixate on and think about. So yeah, just own your shit. Own your shit. You f***ed up. You f***ed up. Hopefully you never do it again. But you f***ed up, man. This other person said, well, you might want to start by dropping the idea that you were manipulated into an affair. You chose to cheat on your wife. You made a conscious decision at some point to get involved with another woman. It wasn't the other woman's fault. It was yours. You are a full-grown adult who makes his own decisions. Your marriage has exactly zero hope of recovery until you admit that to yourself or to her. Drop that mic. Drop it. Yes. Yes, I agree with all that. Yeah, man, just like, don't do that. Is it that hard? Just don't. Stop. Hey, stop it. Get some help. Am I the asshole for accepting an invitation to join my ex-husband's family for a family Christmas vacation, not caring about his current wife's feelings? Okay. This seems juicy. Let's get into it. My ex, 33 male, and I, 32 female, have been divorced for almost 4 years. We share 2 kids together, a 7 and an 11-year-old. He and his now wife married last year in the middle of April. She has a 12-year-old from a previous relationship and is currently pregnant with my ex's child. Fair enough. Good explanation. Thank you. Friday was my 11-year-old's birthday, but her birthday party was hosted on Saturday at a bowling alley with me, my ex, his wife, and his stepdaughter, and my 7-year-old, and a few friends of my 11-year-olds, and some relatives from me and my ex's husband's side all attending. I was chatting with my sister and my mom while having my youngest next to me when my former mother-in-law approached us. Never fun. She asked us all basic questions, like how we'd been doing and how's life and all. She then brought up a planned week family vacation in Florida for Christmas and asked if I would like to join. My youngest immediately jumped up, begging me to accept the invite. And this would be the first time they ever planned spending Christmas out of town, but I said yes. My youngest was very happy and ran off to tell my oldest. Yesterday afternoon, I get a call from my ex saying that he was informed about his mother inviting me on the Christmas vacation. Oh no! Sorry, my nose is itchy. Mommy wasn't supposed to invite the ex-wife, I don't think. I love when moms just do whatever they want. They just do that, don't they? Don't they? He sounded exhausted over the phone, but I told him I did accept the invitation. He then went on to say that his wife wasn't happy about it and that she didn't see the need of me going on this trip since him and I are no longer married. Okay. I asked him if that was supposed to mean something to me. Slay. Love that. The passive aggressiveness, I can't. He responded with, she finds it disrespectful that I was even invited in the first place by your mom? What are you talking about? I asked him, is there a part where I'm supposed to care about how she feels? Because I honestly don't. Oh, yeah. He asked me if I really needed to go on this trip and told me that he doesn't want any problems or anything messing up this trip. I told him that there won't be any problems as long as he and his wife don't start any problems. Oh my God, are they gonna fight? What's happening here? I even suggested that if she has a problem with me going on this trip, then maybe she could just stay home and that my kids are the only reason why I'm going. Not wanting to continue the conversation, I made an excuse as to why I had to hang up and ended the call. So am I the a-hole? Clearly, there's some animosity there between the two of them. And it's hard to take sides because, like, I don't know how their marriage ended. I don't know how he is as a dad. I don't know how she is as a mom. You only have one side of the story. But his mom invited her on the trip, so you'd assume that they talked or something. Clearly, like, both parties aren't happy with it. So I feel like it'd probably be just best not to go, because it would diffuse the whole situation. But I kind of like live for the drama, and you going on the trip is kind of like the rom-com I need to see. I don't know. You ended the call. So what are you even asking for accepting an invitation? I mean, I don't think you're an asshole for accepting the invitation because it was given to you by his mother. So I think you assuming that you are invited isn't a problem. I'm curious to see what people say. You're probably being weaponized as the mother-in-law does not like the new wife. I'm thinking that as well. It's just like classic mother-in-law, like, come here. Jessica. Don't tell Brandon this, but I like you better. Please come on the trip with us, please. And make sweet love to him. Make sweet love to my son. I'm just kidding. Sorry. But that is what it seems like. It seems like a rom-com waiting to happen. Mother-in-law crafted and calculated that invite. I suspect OP is fully aware on couple levels and perfectly happy to be passive-aggressive antagonist. That's exactly. Like, she's got to know how the mother-in-law is with the son, and she probably, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. She probably did know that he maybe didn't know and just accepted. And she's like, why is this my problem? You're the one that asked. Your mom's the one that asked. It's just pettiness level 1,000. I have a friend who is the second wife in the story. First wife had 4 kids with her husband, then divorced. My friend had 3 with him. For many years, Christmas was spent down south, and all of them went and stayed at the same resort, including the ex-mother-in-law. My friend thought, why should ex-wife miss out on Christmas with her kids? She's cool with it. They don't go down south anymore, but all of them spend Thanksgiving together. I admire the adulting they do, particularly my friend. Yeah, see, that's like really good co-parenting, but it just depends on the on the co-parenting, like, and the relationship. It just depends, like my mom and my dad divorced when I was like baby, and them being on the same vacation would be a nightmare, dude. Love them both, but they're divorced for a reason, So I don't know. Definitely not the asshole. She's setting a great example of co-parenting and showing that it's possible to get along with the complex family situations. Yeah, I mean, it'd be best for the kids to have all their parents involved and see them get along, but again, we just don't know. We don't know the situation. So that's really hard. I'm curious what you guys say in the comments below about this very funny, fun situation.